What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412. Excited to be back with some Madden 16 gameplay. I got an online ranked match versus a random opponent. But as you can see in the title, I have the Ravens going up against the Carolina Panthers. Just in case you was wondering what team I had. But as you can see in the title, this is going to be a different kind of video. I'm going to talk about the problems that I feel like, me personally. Reminder, this is just my opinion, that I feel like is wrong with the Madden 16. And, yeah, let's go. First thing, the aggressive catch. I must address that. The aggressive catch is not the problem. The problem with the aggressive catch is that you cannot control your own destiny. Next year, they got to make it. I don't know if there's some type of patch they can do now or something, but I know next year they have to make it so that the defender at least has a chance to control their own destiny. And because you just feel like no matter what the results is, I mean, you could be 4th and 67, and someone drops back and they get one-on-one coverage and they throw it deep. You feel like it's like an 80% chance they're going to catch the ball. Sometimes it just depends on who it is and who they throw to a degree. But then again, sometimes it doesn't matter. I mean, I've seen Dree Archer, Moss people like Talib, Aquib Talib, or I think I seen Shane Vereen Moss, Darrell Reeves, like just some crazy things that happen. And I know it's a game, and this is a game where a lot of wild things happen. Like a wild interception right there, or a lot of wild things happen. But there has to be some limit to it. And at least not even necessarily a limit, but at least some type of way that it can be controlled. Just give us a chance to defend the aggressive catch. That's all I'm asking, man. Because some people click on, some people don't. But now I don't even click on. I don't know if you watch the videos, but a lot of times I click on every now and then. But a lot of times I don't even click on because I feel like I cannot. Not that I know what's going to happen. I just feel like I can't control what's going to happen. Just give me an opportunity to control what's going to happen. Okay, skill set. Okay, here's the problem with the skill set in this Madden. The thing of it is, this Madden makes you feel like anybody can be beaten by anybody, which is okay to a degree, but here's where the problem comes in for me. Now, what if you're that kid like me in 09 and 08? I told you guys how I used to lab up. That labs up every day, playing Madden all the time, trying to get better and better at the game. That doesn't always necessarily equate to a person that gets better at the game, but eventually, most of the time, let me put it to you like this, most of the time, if you practice and practice and practice at something, eventually you're going to get good or maybe even great at it. Via me in 08 and 09, that's why my record in 08 and 09, when I told you guys, I was like 130 and like 10 because I was practicing Madden every day. Now, I don't practice Madden every day. In the last 3 years, my record has been, 86 and like 40, 90 and like 53. Not as good records, but not as good because of my lack of practice. Because I have more of a life now opposed to when back in 08 or 09, I really didn't have anything to do. So, I say that to say this. Let the kid or the person, adult, the 50-year-old, whoever, let the person, who's been practicing trying to get good at the game, reward them with being better at the game. And if you make it, I'm trying to tell you, if you play this game, it's 2016 now. If you play this game in 2022, if you come back and try to play this game, they make it seem like all you gotta do is throw the ball up, and not just the aggressive catch. Okay, forget the aggressive catch for a second. How about some of the crazy animations that you get throughout the running game and the passing game? Sometimes people catch it in between people, balls go through people. It's just a lot of, I'm not going to say a lot, but it's just a combination of madness that's like unexplainable that just goes on in this game that, it just makes you just, shake your head, Granted, it's a game, but, it's still a head scratcher at the same time. Another thing, the one-handed grab. Okay, here's the problem that I got with the one-handed grab. First of all, everybody can do it. Why you have everyone one-hand grabbing, I don't know. Now, the one-hand catch is cool, but I don't want somebody to one-hand catch on a let's say it's fourth quarter, okay? And let's say it's 3rd and 11. 50 seconds after going the game, I'm going for a game-winning touchdown or a game-winning drive. Not even a touchdown, just a drive. 3rd and 11. I do not want my guy to one-hand catch it try to one-hand catch it over 2 and 3 people. I don't even want him to try to one-hand catch it in that position if he's wide open. Now, if he's wide open, okay, you know, it's a game, okay, whatever. But you gotta, I guess awareness kind of plays into that. But you got to make it so, I think you should make it so that really that Odell Beckham was the only one that could really catch that like that. That's my personal opinion. The one-handed catch. And then on top of that, you also got to make it so that, you know, the wide receiver is a little bit more aware of the situation, you know. Now, if you're throwing, of course, and I say this to say this, you're not going to be throwing the ball to, you know, a 71 overall receiver, you know, in the clutch time, unless he's wide open. I'm talking about going across the middle of like Torrey Holt in an Ultimate Team, and instead of Torrey Holt just catching a two-handed grab, Torrey Holt's someone that's is a great athlete and an outstanding catcher. Instead of him grabbing it with 2 hands and getting the first down, he's going across the middle with 1 hand trying to catch over 3 people, and they don't. When they do the one-hand animation, it drags for an extra 3 seconds. I'm like, why are they dragging? It drags sometimes, and it just gives a defender opportunity to bat the ball down. You know, do whatever, man. Either play a game of solitary before they bat it down. It's just wild, man. But those are just a few things, though, that I think is. Those might be the only things that I think is really wrong with the Madden. Besides that, I love the game. I love the game. If I didn't love it, I wouldn't play it. And on top, the thing of it is about this Madden that you still can shred the defense. As you can see, if you notice, if you watch me play, and I throw the ball a lot like I am in this game, because I'm at the point where I just want to just throw the ball a lot, man. And, you know, I could win most of my games and have a balanced attack. Sometimes I feel like doing it, sometimes I don't. It depends on how I'm feeling that day or who I'm playing, you know. But, you know, lately I just kind of just wanting to toss it up. But see, I'm tossing it up right there, man. I'm just throwing it to Steve Smith. Hey, look at this, man. I know I'm supposed to throw it right here, but if you've been watching this game, I'm throwing balls all over the place, man. Like I'm just tossing it up. But you can still look at that catch right there. Even though I caught the catch as I go into overtime here, even though I caught the catch, it still is like, it still doesn't feel that gratifying because you just you know, you just kind of wish, you know, it was just a little bit more skilled, I would say, man. See how skilled this is? I hit the wide open guy, and I get a wide open play right here. There's nothing wrong with that. That's the one thing about the Madden. Like you don't have to throw it up every play. Like there's guys out there that will throw it up every play, man. Like every play is throw it up, going streaks, going 4 streaks, and just throwing up every play. And I'm like, man. And then sometimes these guys will win. It's very rare they beat me, but I've seen them beat other commentators on other channels, and I'm just like, it's just a head scratch. I mean, I've been beat by it before. I'm not gonna say I'm undefeated against it. Like, don't get that twisted either. But don't get me wrong. Like I said, I'm not trying to cop a plea here, but I do like playing the Madden game. If I didn't, I wouldn't play it. I'm be 100% honest with you. I'll be posting a whole bunch of NBA 2K16. There's things wrong with that game too. But those 3 things right there, man, the one-handed catch, the aggressive catch, and, you know, like I said, just give me an opportunity to make to determine the outcome. That's all. It's your boy, Launchpad 1412. All the links for all my everything that I do is in the description. You know, movie review sites, all that, man. It's all in the description, man. This is your boy, Launchpad 1412, and I'm out.